Hello, my spooky pals. It is that time of year again, almost. Not when I'm filming this, but when you're seeing it. By the time you see this, you would have already seen the previous videos where I have opened all my Advent gifts, which I'm already excited about just filming this. And I don't even know what they are yet. And I would have also shared with you like a full kind of collection of what I got. But as always, I am also going to share with you what I made for my Crafty Coven pals, what gifts I made for them. So if you somehow missed the previous videos that came before this and don't know what I'm talking about, me and two of my dearest crafty pals created what we called for ourselves the Crafty Coven. And for several years now, we have been doing a Halloween Advent swap. It's a 13-day Halloween Advent swap. The three of us make or gift each other because, you know, they don't always have to be made. The first year, it was a mix of things that were made and things that we'd bought to gift each other. And we kind of do a swap. So we make 7 gifts because we alternate days. So to make sure that Anna gets a gift one day from me and one day from Sarah and vice versa. And so we alternate gifts, but on day 13, we get 2 gifts, one from each of our pals. So it's a lot of fun. And this was a sticker Anna made for me a few years ago as part of the Crafty Coven swap. So without further ado, guys, I probably haven't explained that very well, but I do have playlists of previous years' Crafty Coven swaps, both of what I've been gifted and what I have made. We didn't do it last year. Life just got in the way. But this year we are back and super excited. So let's get started. So this is the first thing I want to share with you. I stitched these 2 little cute ghosty cross stitches, letters. Obviously, Sarah, who is Stuart Creations on here and Instagram, and Anna, who is Craft Goat on, I think, Instagram. She does have a YouTube, but to be honest, the only thing she ever puts on YouTube is the craft swap. So the Advent. So we have 2 little ghosties. I've used a metallic and pink thread. Anna is very much a pastel-Halloween lover. She likes bright colours and pinks and all that kind of goodness. So she has this silver kind of thread through her A. I got these faux wood effect plastic, well, they're more like rubber silicone hoops with like a wood grain on it. I've painted Anna's obviously pink with black splotches and they hang up. Here's the back. I like my stitching to be just as neat. You fellow stitchers out there know what I mean. It's a thing. It's behind something. No one else is going to see it, but it gives us a bit of a to make sure that it's nice and neat on the back. And the ghosties, both the ghosties, are made with glow-in-the-dark thread. So I won't be able to show you that. If I can take a picture of them glowing, I may put it up. But if I can't, it is what it is. And then I used fluorescent green because green is Sarah's favourite colour, although it looks more yellow. It always does. Fluorescent green always looks more yellow to me. And there is the back. Neatness. And yeah, they're just simple and cute. We always do a mix of little gifts and bigger gifts so that we're building up. So that's those 2. And then I made these. These are paper clips, altered paper clips. Let me turn that over. You can see I will take one off and show you. So it looks like that. They're so cute. So the top 2 are Anna's. I use these wooden, what they're called, wooden fence pieces, which I think I already got the brown ones. And you can see I've used, let's do that, crackle glaze, and then use the Tim Holtz Distress crayons on the crackle glaze to give it the kind of greenish look to it. Love them. I've used moss. We've got charms. This one's had a bit of inking on it too. So this is a sparkly ghost and has the spirits and the pentacle. And then we have, this one says spells and a little moon and a cauldron. So these are Anna's. And the two below are for Sarah, because she loves her frogs and bugs and all that kind of thing. So we've got this skeleton frog and some bones. And this one says bones. It's a little Tim Holtz charm. And it has a little dancing skeleton. And then this one says beware, and it has like a little goblin elf. So that is the paper clips. I've done them so that they come in from each side. So it's one on the left and one on the right. And they are those. I need to make some for myself. I always do this. I make things and never make anything for myself. These two are the only things that are different. Everything else is the same, but in a different style for each. But these two are different because I'd actually made something else, which I did send them, but it was awful and I didn't like it and I was upset about it, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I made something else. So firstly, I made this for Anna. So this is actually a metal mirror. You can see on the back. I'm not going to have that showing because you'll see everything. And I've used alcohol inks, but the way I applied them, I made sure it was applied so that it was a bit blotchy because I liked that look. And then I've stitched again a little witch lady. She's got her pink satin hair. She's got her pale purple metallic on her witchy hat, and it says magical so that Anna can look at herself and know she is an amazing magical person. So that is Anna's. And for Sarah, I cross-stitched this pumpkin. Now I'm going to say this is the first time I've ever made a pincushion. And yeah, I don't know if I will ever make one again. Although looking at it, it's super cute. So I want to, but I know how much work went into it. So I stitched this pumpkin. The bottom's a bit messier. I'm not as happy. And it isn't as defined as I would like it. But every time I was using the thread and pulling, it would then rip. It didn't matter if I was doubling it up or using triple thread, it kept ripping. So it's not quite as defined as I'd like. But yeah, it's stitched all the way around. I've used a real stick from my garden. And then I cut these leaves out of felt. And then she's got some green, black and orange pins. She'll have much more decorative pins. And this beautiful orange wire on there as well. And yeah, it is super cute, but I made one and went, yeah, no, I need some distance between me and making another one of these, but it's super cute. And I also made, so that's 3 of the gifts out of the 7. I did these pins, pegs. These are large pegs, guys. So we'll look at Anna's first. Do I need to lift you up a bit? Let me do that. So these are large pegs. They do actually open and close. So I took them apart, painted them black, and then overlaid decoupage paper. So this one has like this little skeleton and this fun pattern. And then I have put, which you can see, there is purple metallic gilding paste on this one. And it has a purple sparkly skull. And then I've added one of my fabric embellishments with lots of good stuff, including sari silk and vintage doily and like black lace. And they are like, yeah, I don't know how big they are. Maybe 5. Hold on. Let me get the ruler. No, nearly 6 inches by 1 and a bit. So yeah, that's Anna's one. And Sarah's, I actually used a Tim Holtz collage sheet because it's got all the bugs. And like I said, Sarah loves her bugs. Bugs. So she's got that. And again, it was painted black underneath. Now, it's harder to see on here that it is metallic. but it is this pale golden green, so you can just see it catching the light. But yeah, it is a pale green. And then obviously Sarah, I embossed on hers because these were wooden skulls and I've embossed on them. So we got the purple sparkly one, and we have this green, again, greeny gold that really picks up the green gold on the gilding here. And again, one of my fabric embellishments. Such a fun idea. Now, I thought there's many ways they can use this. You can add magnets to the back. I didn't want to put a magnet on the back. I don't know how they're going to use it, but you could put a magnet on the back and then clip art projects and things to it. So they're fun. Again, did I make one for myself? No, but there we go. Okay, I'll share something with you that I actually did do a video on, because this was a design team project. And when I saw the kit, I was like, not only is this going to be my design team project for Release the Crafting, but it's going to be an Advent gift. So I will leave that video down below because I'll only do a very quick kind of flip through. So we have these tag journals. Let's start with this one. You can already see it's all the fluorescent pink colours. So who's it going to be for? Obviously it's for Anna. And we have a door on there, and we have this little yellow skull bead and a little sparkle and all sorts of goodness. And I think she might even have gifted me that ribbon on something. So yes, it's a little tag booklet journal. Every tag has an opening where it has an index card, and the index cards all have stamping of some sort on. Everyone is different. And I have used glossy accents. Again, I will leave the video down below. If you've missed it, do go check that out. They've all got little ephemera pieces. This one's all backed in pink hand-dyed papers. Lots of images, lots of cuteness. Look at all that. Oh, and I will say, I'll come to it in a minute. So we've got lots of cuteness. Again, please do check out that video. Look at the cat, and I've glossed its eyes. It's my Binksy. So in each of them, there's also, I think two of these. Now, this is using Tim Holtz glow-in-the-dark paste with a stencil. So we have a pumpkin one in Anna's. And again, little bats. And oh, and I think that's actually, oh, I forgot about that because I haven't seen that video in a while. This is glow-in-the-dark. So this is glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. So some of these do have that on it. So they will, as the name says, glow in the dark. So these glow in the dark. Some of the little images glow in the dark. We just have all sorts of fun bits. This has glow in the dark all over. Let me bring this up here and around the flames. So that, oh, and it's got, some of them have gold shimmer on the back. So yeah, there's a lot of glow in the dark all throughout this Advent. I went a bit cray-cray with the glow in the dark. Thread, paste, embossing powders, all sorts. So yeah, these snails have glow in the dark and they've got gloss on them. Can you see that? And each one of the journals has a shaker pocket, because they're just fun. And this one obviously has lots of bright, fun colours and some silvers and blacks. I think there's some little spider bats in there, little ghosties in there. It's super cute. If I say so myself, yeah. And as I said, each one of these has a tiny journaling card in, glow-in-the-dark eyes on there, too cute to spook. Again, little journaling card, little pockets. Go, and here's the other one. So Anna has glow-in-the-dark ghosties. I really will try and take some photos, but they don't really show up on camera for you guys. But yeah, do go and check out that video. This pumpkin's got glow-in-the-dark eyes. Like literally, I went to so much detail, guys. And then here's the back with lots of little bits and bobs. And again, the pumpkin's got glow-in-the-dark eyes because I can feel it. Lots of pinks, lots of greens and purples. It should make Anna very, very happy. And this one's for Sarah. It's got weird creatures. It's got bugs and mushrooms. And Sarah loves those. We've got a little skull here and beads. And this one says Curious Oddities because it's Sarah's one. And again, we have embossing. You can see the gloss. And we have glow in the dark. And again, every single one has index cards and stenciling. And there's lots of eyes in this one as well because Sarah loves her eyes. These candle flames are glow in the dark. Lots of pockets. This is all embossed on there. Can you see the eyes? It's all embossed. Like I said, it says oddities and a rabbit. Again, it's just something, you know, it's a thing for that is associated with Sarah. Look at the eyes. This one really reminds me of a Monsters Inc. monster. So yeah, they've all got these. I'm not going to pull them out of every single one, but I just want to show you. Look at the little, this has got a goat because that makes me think of Anna, and I thought it was cute to put that in Sarah's one. And we have some texture paste. We will also have, oh, and this one's got my bluey grey dark hand-dyed paper. There will also be some texture paste in Anna's. Oh, and I forgot, see, because I haven't done it in so long, they have gilding. Anna's also has gilding, does it? Or did I not gild hers? Yes, I did, look. Hers is purple. And Sarah's has that same golden greeny one that's on her peg. And then Sarah has the glow-in-the-dark skull and crossbones. It's got little glossy glow-in-the-dark eyes. There's texture paste. Like texture paste here, glow-in-the-dark bits. I've even embossed the spider's eyes. I don't know if that's picking that up or not. But yeah, I even embossed that tiny spider's eyes. And here is Sarah's shaker pocket. All blues and purples, skulls, spiders and cobwebs. The candle again, some embossing. This candle and the snail's eyes have glow in the dark. Again, to show you. There's that little goat again. This went so well with this kit, but I just like the fact that, you know, a little bit of the goat, that Anna loves goats, and we've got the bunny. It's a whole thing. We know what it's about, don't we, my lovely friends? So sparkles, all sorts. Little spider bug. It's so cute. And then eyeballs. So each of them have, I've used different stencils in each one, and Sarah's going to have glow in the dark eyes, which she will love. And yeah, there's embossing on here. Again, every single one. I need to make more of these. They were such fun to make. They really were. And even on these little bits, there's gilding. Embossing there. This bug, obviously, this creature. Again, this one reminds me also of Monsters Inc. Has glossy eyes. Little die cut down there. And here's the back of Sarah's one. This one has glossy eyes and look at all the gilding all there. Oh, it's so lovely. And all backed. So they're the two journals. Like I said, if you missed this video, I will link it below. Do go check it out. And I will leave Release the Crafting down below as well, because it's one of their kits. And then for the 6th gift, I was inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest, I think. Anyway, this is a matchbox. We will start with Sarah's this time. This is a matchbox, and you can say Abu. See, it says Abu hug for you. I have stamped. It's got spiders all over this. I've stamped all over this big giant matchbox. It is, for those of you who like numbers, about 3.5 by 2 3/4. 2 3/4, yeah. And I've sort of dyed this with some inks. We have some metal browns, and obviously I am Bella Boo Creations, so it's a boo hug for you. But also when you open it up, the boo comes in the form, oh, I'll read that to you in a minute, of a little ghostie. Now, ghosts, not only are they to do with Halloween, but there is kind of a friendship link there, which they will get, you know. And it literally fits in the hand, guys. Look, it sort of fits in the hand. It's made out of Fimo. I suppose any clay would do. And it's a little ghostie. And yeah, it just fits. So that they can cuddle it, and when they're sad or upset, it's a little hug from me to her. And this one has green inside. And each one has exactly the same little, I made up like a little rhyme that says, Even though we are far apart, you are always in my heart. So I sent this boo hug just for you to bring you comfort when you're blue. So yeah, I made that up. It's on tea-dyed paper, printed that out. And I just thought, you know, love you guys. Anyway, that is Sarah's one. And we can already see Anna's is pink. Oh, on Anna's box first, let's start that. There's lots of little skulls. Anna loves her skulls. Both Anna and Sarah are amazing artists. And Anna draws a lot of these little skulls. It's one of the first things I remember when we all met each other swapping pocket letters years and years ago. And I just remember Anna's skulls on her pocket letter. So yes, and there's her little boo hug one, but it's on hand-dyed pink paper, the same one that I've used in her journal. And this is her little boo. It's in pink. And again, now I'm not great working with clay. These are not perfect, but it's the thought that counts. And she has a little pink boo that she can hold in her hand and just, you know, just hold it. It's a little boo hug from me. This is, I do have a favourite make, but I think this is just my most meaningful make to them. I hope they love it. So they're my little boo hugs for my little Crafty Coven friends. Right, now these are my favourite makes. And these are shadow boxes. Now, normally for an advent, I always make something that's kind of a diorama or a 3D with lots of Tim Holtzy bits because I love them. So let's get started. And again, we're going to start with Sarah's. We've started with a lot of Anna's. So let's start with Sarah's. Now, these are wooden boxes. I've painted them black. And I have added Tim Holtz washi. This one's got gravestones all the way around. And then let's get in. There's a lot to see in this, guys. Firstly, we have a little ghostie. This ghostie is embossed in glow-in-the-dark embossing paste. Or is it paint? This could be paint. Because I also have glow-in-the-dark paint, so it might be the paint. Then we have this glow-in-the-dark grit paste, which I've actually mixed with crypt paste. They are two different things. You can see the glow-in-the-dark one and the crypt paste. So it gives it that kind of grungy look, but it will glow in the dark. So this is all kind of apothecary and bugs and vivacer. So I've also used some of these. I can't believe he didn't bring these out again this year. I'm so sad. Because I only bought a couple. I didn't buy the pack with all of them in, and I love them. I actually think I made on Anna's. I had to make my own because I didn't have enough. So this is some of the Tim Holtz Crackle paint, and you can see right back here we have got lots of different little bits and bobs, and this one says boo on it. And we've got pumpkins in there and pods that look like pumpkins. You can see on the bee, I've used some more of that glow-in-the-dark paste. Here we have a wooden embellishment that I've embossed and painted with, I don't know what, might just be grey. We've got a little skull. We've got a little bat all the way back there. There's so much to see. We've got lots of moss. Here we've got, it says ghost on there. These are those clear balls that Tim Holtz brings out for Halloween, and I have used all sorts of alcohol inks, including a green pearlescent one, guys. So it just gives it this shimmer. And then obviously there's one of the candles on. There's seed pods that look like pumpkins. I use them all the time. And we've got some dyed cheesecloth. We move up here. We have one of the leaders. I have also crackle glazed and inked all around her. Some more bones. Here's the O. And again, just down here, you see, there is some glow-in-the-dark paste. Got a pumpkin. This is vintage lace doily. We move down. I hand-dyed all these bottles because I didn't have the ones that already come, like the brown bottles. So I have used alcohol inks to hand-dye all these bottles. And then I've used real green wax to kind of seal them. grunged up the labels, done all that yummy stuff. So that's all good. You can see it like that. Let's go up here. We have, you saw the frog on the paperclip. Now we have the crow skeleton. And again, there's those baubles. I love them. Look at that. We have the little bat that I embossed in Black's buckle. Almost forgot that was there because it kind of merges in. We've got the eye. I can't make something for Sarah without there being an eye. And look straight through. I've inked it and done all that. All the back pieces have been inked, and then I've used my crackle stamps and all that kind of thing. Down in this one, you can see it says Boo, but there's also like a die cut potion bottle and like October 31st and all sorts, and more of this crypt and glow in the dark paste. We have two little girls on Sarah's one, because she has two little girls, and we got this bug, had to have a bug on there, and we've got another bottle that I have inked with alcohol inks, lots of little seed pods, lots of, look, there's tiny bits of bone just there, the resin bones, not real bones. And then back here, right at the back here, it's got some of that glow in the dark paste and crypt paste, and then we have one of the Tim Holtz urns that I've put lots of glow in the dark paste on, and then it's got one of the baubles on there, almost like a crystal ball, and then some more of the pearlescent ones down there. I mean, guys, I love making these, and it says dearly departed. It's all spooky, ooky, buggy bones. And I love making these, and again, I don't really make them for myself, but if you saw early in the year for the Goblin challenge that Release the Crafting did, again, I will leave that video link down below. I made like a 3D book, and this is the kind of thing I like doing, but they are quite time consuming, so I just don't do it as much as I want to, if that makes sense. So, and normally it's for other people. Let's bring Anna's over. So Anna's is much more magic themed. It's much more witchy themed, and hers actually says witch on it. So again, painted black. We have Tim Holtz apothecary labels all around the washi, all around the back, the side. So we'll start up here with the W. Again, there is glow in the dark paste mixed with crypt paste. Again, I've used alcohol inks on these bottles. I'm hoping it picks up. One is actually green, a yellow, and one is the brown. I've actually kept some of the strands from the hot glue on this, so it looks like cobwebs. Inked all the labels. Every single tiny label is inked around and things like that. Then we have this gorgeous skull on a pumpkin, and we have a clock behind in there. And this, yeah, these are definitely paint, because this is the glow in the dark embossing, and there is glow in the dark crypt paste back there. So all of this area has an eerie glow at night. Back here, we have the sticker saying bewitching, and can you just see the black cat that I've embossed back there? I'm hoping, trying to catch it in the light. Another bottle, but with this one that I dyed with alcohol inks, but with this one I used a pale pink wax. And then we have one of these broomsticks. I've actually used alcohol inks on the wood, then used some sprays on here to give it more of a grungy green look. And obviously I've used some, not obviously, but I've also used some cheesecloth. But whereas on Sarah's it was more of a pale grey, on Anna's one it's a deeper greeny grey. So there's so many hidden, it's just hard to see. This I made myself because I didn't have enough of the one that Tim Holtz did, and it's got a sort of gypsy fortune teller or tarot reader there. There's the eye, there's some of the bones. We've got some glow in the dark again. Down here we've got 13 and all that. Again, everything's inked around, everything's crackled. We've got one of the Tim Holtz cauldrons with more of that greeny grey cheesecloth. And we've got a bobbling cauldron. But Anna's cauldron obviously is bobbling in pink. Whatever she's making, I'm sure it's amazing. And more glow in the dark up here. So we have a little crystal ball, but this is sort of a 3D sticker crystal ball. We have the tea. Some of those tiny balls, you can see there's 3 different colours there because I've used a pink pearlescent on Anna's. Hoping that picks up. That's actually pink pearlescent alcohol inks, not just the normal ones. We've got a little crystal here that I glued on. That's quartz. There's the greeny grey. You can see if I bring Sarah's up, you can see the difference in the cheesecloth there. Back here it says the Old Witch, and we have some little pumpkin seed pods and things. And then we have the sea down here. There's all sorts in there. Like, it's so hard to show you guys what's all in. We have two little boys, because Anna has two lovely little boys. We have a glow-in-the-dark painted ghostie. We have an owl back here. Again, this bottle is has been created with the green pearlescent. And then again, I've left some of the threads from the hot glue gun to look like spider's web, some of that vintage doily. And then back here, it's so hard to see, but there's actually another hand-dyed bottle back here, and it actually says toxic and has lots of little bits in it and some moss and a H. So literally, guys, these, I don't even know how to get them both on camera. These have so many glow-in-the-dark, should we do it this way, elements. We have glow-in-the-dark paint, glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, glow-in-the-dark grit paste. And yeah, they're just very personalized, and I really hope they love them. This is going to be their day 13 gift, guys. I love making these. I really do. I've made much smaller little things. Again, you'll be able to see that on previous videos. If you go back to my playlist, I make smaller little boxes or three-dimensional kind of tags with all this stuff on. This is my first time, or this was my first time, making one of these boxes. Oh, and each one obviously has the Tim Holtz clip chipboard, which I have completely kind of sanded and roughed up, and one says, like I said, Dear Departed, and then Anna's, which is magical, is By the Light of the Moon. So we have those. We have the pegs. We have the cute little tag journals. We have the boo gifts. Oh, dear, boo for you. We have the two little random gifts to replace the two gifts I didn't like, but I also really love how these turned out. We have the little stitched pieces. Always like including some stitching. And lastly, we have the altered paper clips, because I have made them journals. They make their own journals, so they will go in there. So that is everything this year, guys. Oh my goodness. No idea what I'm going to make for next year. I need to start thinking ahead already for that. So let me know what you think, guys. Every year I always say this is such a fun thing to do with your crafty friends. If you have spooky, kooky friends who love to craft, then, you know, why not do a Halloween Advent? We do the 13 days leading up, so that on October 31st, not only is it Halloween, but we get two gifts from our dearest pals. So, yes, it's always so much fun. So let me know down below if that would be something you are thinking of doing, and also what you like. Which one of these gifties do you like? I definitely think the shadow box is my favourite, but this means the most, even though it's not the most perfect. So, but yes, I'm happy now. I'm happy now with everything. And I'm so excited. Oh, I will have been so excited by everything that I get to open. There are playlists for previous years, so check those out, like I said. And yeah, love to hear your comments down below. This will be going up after Halloween. But I hope you had a wonderful October, my spooky pals. And that's it for another year from the Crafty Coven Advent. But, you know, there's a whole other year to get prepping for. So a whole other Halloween to start prepping for. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe and comment down below. It really does mean the world to me. And I will be back again soon with some more crafty projects. And until next time, guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.